You're going to come up. We're going to come up onto hands and knees now. Okay, if you don't want to be on hands and knees, you can do this from seated. You can also be down on elbows and knees. So hands stacked under shoulders, elbows under shoulders if that feels better, or feeling, how are my knees under my hips? So whatever works for you. I'm going to go hands under shoulders today. We're going to exhale. We're going to feel now your pelvis reaching down towards the floor as the back rounds through lower back, middle back, upper back, neck, head releases. And then start from the pelvis. Feel your sit bones reach up. Very gentle arc through the back, shoulder blades squeeze together, gaze softly forward. Exhale. Feel that flexion of the spine starting at the pelvis, and then it ripples through the lower back, the whole thoracic spine, the neck, and the head. Good. Now just see and feel, how's my pelvis feeling? Is there a little bit more space in my back and the hips? Hey, we always bring in other variations in this one, which can be letting the elbows bend and do a little dance with the spine. So you can let the torso come down, circle up and around like a barrel rolling, or the torso is jumping a skipping rope around the body. We're all going to look a little bit different on this one. This is bringing more movement inside the cavity, torso. Okay, so that's an option. Other option, you might bring the hands a little bit farther forward. Inhale forward, maybe even widen the knees, bring the big toes together, sink the hips back into the pocket of that space in between the inner thighs and knees. So if the knees widen and the big toes come together, you create kind of like a little V shape for the pelvis to be received. So you might even do a little bit of both. If you go in one direction, take your time to go the other direction. This one's quite nice. When you drop back into the pelvis, you might even just do like a little sway as the hips sink back into that little pocket in between the legs. If that feels good, just make sure the knees feel okay. Good. And then just going to evolve this. So you don't have to go into this next one. If you just want to pause in child's pose, you can. But if you want to go into a little bit of a flow, okay, you can bring the inner knees together so that they're around hip width. You can even come a little bit closer. Hands are not under the shoulders. They're about a foot in front, the width of the mat. And you're going to exhale back into a very soft kind of flexion of the spine. And then you're going to move forward as you unfurl into a lengthened, coming into a plank on the knees. Okay, and then you're going to go back, rallying the spine, leading with the pelvis. Exhale. And inhale, exhale, coming forward. Some of you are going to end in plank, or you're just going to let the pelvis just move a little bit down, but lift up through lower belly, pubic bone, upper belly, and maybe come into a little upward dog movement to open, bring up energy. Then you move back with the pelvis and you round through lower back, middle back, upper back, head. Right? And then you unfurl through. This is the wave pose. Some of you have done this in the fascia release series with me. Just bringing this in. You let this flow for as long as you want. Okay, when you're ready, you can pause. You can push up into a downward dog. Maybe the hands come a little bit farther forward, toes tuck under. Push up and back. Reach up through your sit bones because we're talking about them today. So reach the sit bones up towards the ceiling, the wall behind you. You can walk out the legs. So as one leg lengthens, the sit bones reaching up and back towards the wall and the ceiling, and the heels releasing down to the floor. And then you switch. The sit bone is reaching up towards the back wall, ceiling behind you as that heel reaches down on the same leg. Just feeling a straight leg, activating a few muscles that we haven't maybe before. It takes any strain out of the knee, it gets you to work the whole leg. Focusing on that a little bit more, you can walk feet towards hands, hands towards feet, come into a forward fold, dangle. Hey, the knees can bend as much as you need to, and sometimes even just putting the back of the wrists onto the floor if you want by bending the knees quite a bit just releases the wrists. Let your head go. You can sway, you can rock a little bit. Hmm. We're going to generously bend our knees as we come into chair pose. So just check in. Are the knees kind of projecting over the toes? Then maybe the torso and the arms lift, shoulders relax. Press the feet into the floor, heels, the whole circle. Tug the toes on as if you're going to pick up the mat a little bit. Just lift the inner arches. Good, 2 more breaths. Good. See if you can look straight ahead. Relax the shoulders, press down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Good. Shake it out. See if you want to do a few swinging